Good day, everyone, and welcome to Adventures with Parker, day number 5. We are here at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. This is going to be an exciting day. This is probably the part of the trip I've been most looking forward to, at least as far as CoasterCon goes. But we get the entire day, 2 days actually, to explore the park and see what Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is all about. But we also get to do some fun events. Like this morning, we are going to be doing the Midway Olympics. And then, yeah, I'm just really excited to explore this park because it has a lot of classic rides. We get this beautiful beachside setting. So yeah, without any further ado, let the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk
adventures begin with Adventures with Parker.
Okay, also adding this in a day later, but thank you to Amanda Burley for giving me the Joker Let's Go walk because it's a raffle system ticket and I didn't end up winning, but Amanda won a bunch of extras, so I wouldn't have been able to do that without her.
Well, what could I do? Because I love Adventures with Parker. You guys know it, and you guys love the Crazy Mouth.
Of course.
I had to get him in here, and I'm so happy he loves his first CoasterCon. It makes me actually cry, seeing him happy. And then when I got the extra Joker, I'm like, I didn't even second guess. I knew who I was giving to. I was like, nope, Parker, here you go. And he loved it. As you guys will see, wait till you see the videos, but seeing that smile, that's what made me happy. I was like, yes, he's having that time of his
so thank you, Amanda, for letting me make that happen. Okay, so like I was saying before the intro, our first event of the day was the Midway Olympics. Here, you would sign up with the team to compete in a series of Midway game competitions.
Because there's whack-a-mole, basketball, there's a balloon one, so he will love it.
Of course, we had 2 teams to represent the Canadian Azers.
Crazy Canucks
and the Hissing Cobra.
Hissing Cobra.
After a brief opening ceremony where we marched down the Midway, we started off with our first game, which was the ring toss at the Looff Carousel. All right, Crazy Canucks, let's toss some rings.
We're gonna win, Parker.
Yeah, we are.
Fired up! Check everyone. Take them all out.
Yeah, let's go. After that, we continued the competition with all of the other games on the Midway.
The Olympics. Let's see if we can win. 30 points. Good job. Yay!
Oh, yes. Let's get this done. Good try. Whoop.
There's no holder.
That makes
Go!
Yeah!
Go!
Oh! Yeah! Woo!
If you see any loose paper or empty bottles, just throw them in my mouth.
Now, admittedly, our team didn't do super great, as you probably saw in the footage there, but it was still a lot of fun. I'm not usually one to play Midway games when I go to parks, so having this opportunity to do it for free in a super fun competition was just a really cool opportunity to try some of these games out. It did take up a good portion of our morning, but after that, we were ready to explore more of Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. And Burke and I decided to team up for yet another competition, the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk Ride Challenge, where we had to go to different attractions and answer questions on a sheet of paper, kind of like a scavenger hunt. Alright, so we have completed the Midway Olympics, which went on a little longer than I thought they would, but that's alright, they were super fun. But now we are moving on to doing a ride challenge. So right now, we just came off a Tidal Surge, which was a really fun ride. It had kind of an interesting cycle because it started off with a spinning and waving motion where it tilt, and towards the end it would stay flat, but it spun you really, really fast. So you really like kind of got dragged out of your seat there. And now we are in line for a Logger's Revenge.
Dog food. Wow, this one looks really good. It looks like a little bit like Disney Adventure, but way better theming.
Oh, okay.
Available seats. Thank you kindly, and have a great ride on the Logger's Revenge.
Okay, just got off of Logger's Revenge, which was a pretty decent log flume.
Yeah, it was really good. It didn't get you that soaked. It was actually
Yeah, it
refreshing.
wasn't too bad.
And the theming was really good too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was solid. I think pretty good.
Welcome to the Cave Train Adventure. Before our journey begins, let me remind you to please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the train at all times.
Oh my god!
in during our journey. No flash across. And enjoy the rest of your day here at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
Alrighty, we just did the cave train adventure, which was awesome. I mean, I'm a big sucker for those dark rides, especially like the old school ones, and this one was pretty cool.
I'm not usually a train person. That's probably my favorite train ride I've done.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
was really good. The theming was great, and the characters were awesome. Like, I was stunned when I was seeing. I wouldn't expect that from a park like this.
yeah, and I mean, basically what it is, it's like you get on a train, and then it goes inside of this volcano, like a cave thing, so you're traveling back to, I don't know, this caveman city thing. I don't even know. But you went through all these different vignettes, and it was kind of like you're going through a prehistoric Flintstones-esque version of the boardwalk. It was just so cool.
Yeah, it was really good.
Final scores. All right. Alrighty, we got another dark ride credit down, and that was Ghost Blasters. And most of the time when you ride a ride called Ghost Blasters or Boo Blasters, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
This one, it was one of the better ones.
Yeah, the guns were actually working.
I was gonna say, like, it was super responsive, which was very refreshing and very nice.
Cough Wonderland.
Yeah, come on, Wonderland, fix your guns. And then they also had some extra effects, like anytime you hit something, something was always going to move, which is really great.
Yeah.
There's even like in the final scene, there's like a puff of smoke when you defeat the final boss.
Yeah, it was really good. The effects were all working, and the guns were like shooting really well. Like, we both got high scores because of it for once.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was really good. I think my favorite Ghostbusters.
Oh, same here. All right, in terms of the ride challenge, we're doing pretty good so far. We did everything on this side of the park. Now we're heading over to the north side. And we're making good progress, I think.
Yeah, we're halfway there. We tried to do this side first because the ones that we want to do the most are more on this side.
Yeah.
So get those over with so that we can deal with this side, because there's a lot more on this side we need to get done.
Exactly. Next up is Haunted Castle, another dark ride credit. I am loving this as a fan of dark rides. This is great. And then the challenge for us in this one is that as we go along, we're gonna have to count all the skeletons.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what it is, but I mean, there's only one way to find out, and it's to go in.
You gotta go in. Okay, that might have been one of the best like haunted style dark rides I've done outside of like Haunted Mansion and Disney, of course. But in terms of the old school ones, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was really good. That was way better than I would expect it. There were so many like haunted stuff, and like the theming was great, and so many skeletons as well.
Yeah, 32 to be exact by our count. But yeah, like they had like the inside the castle portions. There was like a jungle scene that was really well done.
There was like some type of lift hill and drop.
Yeah, well at first like we kind of went down, so the entire ride was in the basement in the lower level.
Like I wanted to take a look for a second. That's the crab.
Yeah.
We'll let you guys decide.
Yeah, you're good. So unfortunately, I had to abandon Tyler and the rest of the ride challenge because some of my other friends were leaving Coaster Con early. They weren't coming back for the last day, so I wanted to hang out with them as much as I can. So yeah, I spent the rest of my afternoon and evening riding some rides with them, and we all got a table together at dinner, which, by the way, was held at the Coconut Grove, which is this huge classic pavilion at the boardwalk. After dinner, we were treated to a very special performance from Aileen Quinn, and yes, that's the Aileen Quinn who played Annie in the 1982 film, and her band, the Leapin Lizards.
It's gonna pick me up with this. Hey, hey, there's a shack going down at the social hall. Jolt starts jumping, we're gonna have a ball, gonna rip it up. Woo, gonna rock it up, gonna shake it up. We're gonna rock it up, yeah, 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 we're gonna ball up. Have the ball tonight. Go, Sean, go! She messed around with a blowing Ricky. She loved him. No, he drank too much whiskey. He took her down in his old town and showed her how to count her down. Audience, you gotta help me out with this next part.
Go Parker! Mrs. Looff Parker! Dancing off his first coaster con!
Now it's like audition. And if it takes a little long, if it feels a little wrong, yeah. The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away.
So naturally, after Aileen Quinn made us feel all happy and groovy and bubbly inside, we decided to ruin it all by doing the Fright Walk, which is a walk-through haunt located underneath the boardwalk. So, word of warning, if you don't like flashing lights or loud, scary jump scares, you might want to skip ahead a little bit. Whoa! I'll go in. I'll be brave.
It's not this one.
Not that one. Not that one. It must be. This happens to us at the Frank. Jesus! Ooh, an arcade.
Holy
Whoa! Holy moly! Alright, we got Amanda and Quentin out front now, taking the full brunt of things. Oh, I hate these things. Oh, frick. I hate these spinning tunnels. Oh. Oh. Keep walking. Keep walking. What? Ah! The floor is moving! What? No!
Baby, hold this. I need to go wash your mouth.
Okay.
You can't go pee here. Unless you already did. Ah! Holy moly!
Go to wash your first. Go to wash your first.
That was really good.
Amanda, we questionably survived a Fright
I
Walk.
don't think I fully survived. I need to go.
You might have lost a bit of life there. Oh gosh, that was great.
I think it out live. Get live. Yeah, this one you almost did. And look, I think she's getting a little wet there.
Ah! Where's the washroom?
That was so cool. That was worth the $8. I love haunted stuff. I mean, I am so jumpy, so I am probably the last person who should be going through these things, but I love them so much, and this one was really well done. Had some great triggers. My heart rate's really high right now, but wow, that was good. You guys ready to ride?
Let's go!
Oh man, okay, I just got off a Giant Dipper. This is my first ride of it this is my first ride on it of the day. Wow, cannot speak right now. Wow, that was good. I mean, you guys know I love a good classic wooden coaster, and this was everything I wanted and more. I had some great pops of airtime, some just wacky transitions, and it was smooth too for the most part, except the restraints. They're not buzz bars, but they're kind of like the ones on Grizzly over at California Street America. They didn't go all the way down, so it kind of leaves some room to be shaken about, and there's this one turn kind of towards the end that just slammed me in the side. I mean, I probably have a bruise on my leg now, but it is worth it. It's great. I love that so much. Cody! That was amazing.
Night rides are so much better.
Yes, I'm so glad I got to do my first ride at night. I am excited to ride it in the daytime tomorrow. But speaking of night rides, our ERT has officially started, so we get more rides on that. Plus I need to go back and I need to do Undertow. I haven't done that yet today. And we got more rides on the cave train. There's a few other things, but we have 2 hours. We're here until midnight. I'm still like hyped up, so let's go. 2 more. Remember your first Giant Dipper ride? Why, yes I do. It was 5 minutes ago. I should hope I remember it. Be a problem if I didn't. Just did Undertow, which means I officially have park completion. Got all my credits. There's only 3 here. There suddenly isn't a big coaster park. It's more about the dark rides and the flat rides and the vibe of being on the beach. But it was okay. It's a spinning coaster, the same layout as Last Track at Hershey Park and Spinning Dragons at Waldameer. But it is the weakest of the 3 that I've done. And of course, with spinning coasters, it's always going to be different because it depends on who you have in the car, the distribution of the people. But based on reports from other people who have been on it earlier, they have the same sentiment. So for me, like, it's okay. I might ride it again because I'm here and I had the opportunity. But if I wasn't here for a second day, it'd be a one and done.
Yeah, it's boring. It's I usually like these, so
yeah.
I like falling asleep.
I'm usually a big fan of these. I thought it was gonna spin a little more, and I didn't get that with this.
Yeah, like it just doesn't spin for whatever reason. And like I was saying, like it's always gonna be random, but this one, it's very noticeable that it doesn't spin as much. But yeah, I think for me, the Waldameer one is the best. Hershey's is pretty close just because of the theming. But yeah, this one, kind of weak. Just in a back row ride on Big Dipper, or Giant Dipper, sorry. And wow, I can't, that was crazy. That back row on Giant Dipper.
Isn't it so good in the back?
Like, because the bars are kind of reliant on the people in the seat in front of you as well, I had a lot of extra room. Like, that was more out of my seat than Phoenix.
Whoa.
Like, it was crazy. Like, I am never, like, usually, like, on Phoenix, I will put my hands out the whole time. I couldn't on this one. I was holding on the whole time, and that's not like me.
It slaps you.
Holy shit, that was so good. All right, we just finished off with the last ride of the night on Giant Dipper, which was insane.
Yeah, it's really good at night.
Like, I can't get enough of this ride. I mean,
I also love the light package on it. It's really cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get a lot of shots of it tonight, but maybe if I get some tomorrow, I'll throw them in.
I wasn't expecting much with this coaster heading in, but it was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Their time's decent, and like there's some good laterals.
Oh, for sure.
And it's rough.
It's a little painful, I'm gonna admit. Like, it's like the actual track is smooth, but because of the restraint system, it just throws you around so much.
But for a 100-year-old coaster, you can't compare.
Oh yeah, she's doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just grabbed the photo with Aileen Quinn, which is insane. I got a selfie with her earlier, which is pretty cool. So I was kind of fangirling about that. And now we are heading back to the hotel. And that is going to do it for our first day at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. I didn't get to talk a lot about the Giant Dipper in this vlog, but that is Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk's classic wooden coaster. It just turned 100 years old, so it was a real treat to be able to spend our night getting some exclusive ride time on it. And of course, I got to meet Aileen Quinn, and we got to join her for a ride on the Big Dipper, which was super cool. I mean, I was geeking out the whole time. But yeah, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk as a whole, is such an awesome park. I love those classic vibes and all of the dark rides, and I feel like there's just so many different layers and things to discover at this park. Like, it seems like a small park on the surface, but there is so much to it, and honestly, it was one of my favorite parks of the trip. But of course, we got one more day to enjoy this park, so join me in part 2, where we explore even more of what this amazing park has to offer, including another behind-the-scenes tour where we get to learn about how the park is operated and some more of the park history, and we quote-unquote baptize Amanda in the Pacific Ocean and spend some time hanging out on the beach. All that and more is coming up in the next episode, so if you don't want to miss that or any of my other California adventure vlogs, you might want to consider becoming a subscriber. Also be sure to hit the notification bell. I'm kind of on a bit of a random schedule, so that way you won't miss any of my new videos when I release them. You can also find me on social media. I'm at ADVParker on Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky, and at Adventures with Parker on TikTok and Facebook. As always, big shout out to my Patreon supporters for all of the support that you give the channel. And if you're interested in supporting the channel for as little as a $2 a month in exchange for some sweet perks and bonus content, you can head on over to patreon.com/ADVParker to learn more. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, the adventures are calling. Bye! Oh, that's it. That's how you do.